Gave Namaha. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat kripa tamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam. Namayom Vishnu Padaya Shri Gaura Priyamurtaye Srimate Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Goswami Namine Kripaya Kshamatam Aparadhijanam Kalushayuta Shakta Sudinanaram Supathe Parichalaya Sarvadinam Pranamami Cha Madhava Deva Padam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 2nd chapter. Hiranyakasipu was in great lamentation and also distress upon the loss of his brother Hiranyaksha, who was killed by Lord in the form of Varahadev. So that also enraged. He was of course distressed or in lamentation, but it enraged Hiranyakasipu so much that he called all his subjects and he told that Hari is supposed to be impartial to everyone, but pleased with the service of the demigods, the Lord has taken side of them and thus killed my brother Hiranyaksha. With this trident in my hand, I shall cut the throat of Hari. I shall offer the blood of Hari to my brother, only then I will be pacified. Further, he told all of them, just like if the root of the tree is cut, the entire tree gets dried up. In a similar manner, Hari is at the root of all the demigods. he has to be, finished. Therefore, my dear citizens, means demons, I shall kill Hari. Meanwhile, you go to the earth planet, and whoever is performing sacrifices, penances, vows, austerities, Vedic practices, and the Brahmanas, wherever these things are happening, whatever time it may be happening, you should kill all of them. All the Brahmanas, Rishis, and Munis, all of them should be finished. While I prepare to kill Hari. Because Vishnu is in the root of all the yajnas. He is Yajna Swarupa, and he is the ashray, is also shelter. Therefore, all the Brahmanas who are performing yajna, it is not different from Vishnu. If they stop performing all these things, then Vishnu will lose his strength. Vishnu's powers will be gone if the Brahmanas stop doing their oblations, etc. Therefore, wherever there are cows, Brahmanas, Vedas, and performer of Vedic activities, burn all of them. Burn all of them and kill the trees, destroy the trees, which is the source of livelihood for the living entities. And in this manner, when they were ordered, all the demons were ordered by Hiranyakashipu, they are already waiting for such an opportunity, and now their master has given this license or this order that they should do, that encourage them even more. The demons get encouraged by such, demoniac leaders. So they were all encouraged to, destruct everyone, and thus they went to the towns, the villages, the pasturing grounds, the forests, the agricultural lands, the gardens, and the hermitages of the sages, the places, the mines where precious gems and other things are found, and the places of agriculturalists, all the villages that are on the top of the mountains and in the valleys, all the goshalas, cow sheds, all the places where the cowherds used to live, and the capitals, all of them were burned by the demons. Some of them were breaking the bridges, the walls, and the gates. Some of them were cutting with axe, chopping the trees, and someone else is throwing, the fire on various cottages and burning them up. In this manner, in all the directions, it was only havoc that was created by the followers of Hiranyakashipu. Evam viprakrite loke दैत्येन्द्रानुचरैर् मुहुः दिवं देवाः परित्यज्य भुवि चेरुरलक्षिताम्. हिरण्यकशिपुर अनुचर वर्ग कर्तृक बारंबार लोकशकल उपद्रत हवाय यज्ञ भागेर अभाव हेतु देवतागण स्वर्ग परित्याग करिया अलक्षित भावे भूतले भ्रमण करिते लागिलेन. All the Brahmanas were stopped to perform yogic activities. the demigods are getting their share from the oblations that are offered in this material world. The yajnas, they are performed to please the gods, so that when they are pleased, then they will, make this place proper living for everyone. Means they will be satisfied and they will bless with rains, with water, with air, with sun, etc. All the gods will be pleased and everything will be flourished here. But the yajnas have completely stopped. So the devatas, they are not getting their share during the oblations, fire oblations they are offered. They are not getting that share. So thus deprived of the proper share of the yajnas, all the demigods, they left their respective places in heavenly abode, and in a secretly they were wandering in this world. Secretly means so that other demons are not seeing them. They were in disguise. If they were caught, then they will be killed. So they were wandering about in this world by leaving their heavenly planets, and they were moving in disguise. Hiranyakashipur bhratuh samparetasya dukkitah कृत्वा कटोदकादीनि भ्रातृपुत्रान् सांत्वनत। एदिगे भ्रातृ शोके दुखित चित्त हिरण्यकशिपु मातृ भ्रातार शार्द तार्पणादि करिया भ्रातुष्पुत्र दिक्के सांत्वना करिल। Now Hiranyakashipu, what he is doing is, in the house his brother is dead. So in the separation of his brother, the brother's wife is there, brother's children are there, they were all in great lamentation. And also because the brother is dead, he has to finish the final rites, Shraddha and other ceremonies are to perform. So Hiranyakashipu, by seeing the distressed state of his sister-in-law means the the wife of his brother, and also the children of his brother, by seeing that, he was also in great lamentation, but as per the scriptural prescript, he performed the final rites of his brother. शकुनिम शंबरम दृष्टिम भूत संतापनं मृकम कालनाभम महानाभम हरिश्मश्रु मथोत्कचम तन्मातरं स्नुषां भानुं दितिं च जननीं गिरा श्लक्ष्ण्या देश कालज्ञ इदमाह जनेश्वर। हे जननाथ, कोपयुक्त देश कालज्ञ हिरण्यकशिपु मधुर वाक्य द्वारा भ्रातुष्पुत्र शकुनी, शंबर, दृष्टि, भूत संतापन, वृक, कालनाभ, महानाभ, हरिश्मश्रु ओ उत्कच ताहादेर जननी, भ्रातुवधु, भानु एवं जननी दिति के बोलते लागिल। Now after he finished the final rites, he saw that his brother's wife and the children are in deep distress upon the loss of their father and her husband. My dear Yudhishthira, even though Hiranyakashipu was very, very angry, yet he knows he is a knowledgeable person, seeing the time and place not appropriate, because when he came, when he was in the kingdom, when he was in the court, he ordered his, subjects, the fellows, to, kill everyone. But now it is not the place to exhibit anger, because they are in deep disdain, they are in very great sorrow. Not the place that, to be angry. And so he saw that the time is not appropriate and the place is not correct to do that. So he has the knowledge of the scriptures, he has knowledge on how to console. Therefore, he addressed all the children of his brother. Names of them are written here: Shakuni, Shambara, Drishti, Bhuta Santapana, Brika, Kalanabha, Mahanabha, Harishmashru, and Utkacha. These were the children of Hiranyaksha. So he addressed all of them in a very sweet voice. And also he addressed his brother's wife. Her name is Bhanu. So Bhanu was also addressed and his own mother Diti, because Diti lost the son, one of the many sons. Diti has so many sons, but Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakasipu, one among them. So he was consoling all the members of his brother's family. Shri Hiranyakasipu uvacha Ambambahe Vaduhu Putra Viram Marhata Shochitum Ripora Bhumukhe Shlaghyam Shuranam Vadha Ipsitah. हिरण्यकशिपु कहिलो, हे मातः, हे भ्रातुजाए, हे पुत्रगण, आमार वीर भ्राता हिरण्याक्षेर जन्य तोमरा शोक करियो ना. Hiranyakashipu spoke thus to the members of his brother's family. My dear mother, oh my dear wife of my brother, my dear children, there is no need to lament for Hiranyaksha, who was killed in the battlefield. Therefore, you need not. He was dead like a warrior. He was not like a timid person, not ready to face, and then he was killed by someone from behind. No, he faced Lord Hari with great, power and with great courage. Therefore, you should not lament for Hiranyaksha. वीर पुरुष दिगेर शत्रु सम्मुखे देहत्यागई श्लाघ्य एवं प्रार्थनीय. For a courageous person, for a warrior to be killed in front of the enemies while exhibiting the courage is what is praiseworthy, and it is prarthaniya. It is what is to be asked for. We should, the warrior should not be timid and run away from the enemy, how much ever powerful he may be. If while fighting he loses the battle, still everyone will say, oh, he was killed in the hands of such a great warrior. Otherwise, people will simply, insult, oh, this person has ran away from the battlefield. That is what Arjuna, Krishna also tells. That, what is that verse? Veera Swarga, if you are killed in the battlefield, you will attain the heavenly planet for the Veeras, for the courageous ones. And if you run away from the battlefield, then you will be, insulted, blamed in the society. Therefore, why do you want to do that? In a similar manner, to be killed in front of, in the hands of a very powerful enemy is what is to be prayed for, or what is to be asked for. Not everyone will get this. Therefore, my dear mother, My dear sister-in-law, my dear sons, don't lament for this. He is to be praised for his bravery. Bhutanamiha sangvasaha prapayamiv subrate दैवेनैकत्र नीतानाम उन्नीतानाम स्वकर्मभिः। हे सुब्रते, पानीय शालाय যেমন পথিকগণ একত্র মিলিত হয়, ওই যে যার গন্তব্য পথে চলিয়া যায় তদ্রূপ এই সংসারে প্রাণী সকলের সম্বন্ধেও সেই প্রকার তাহারা প্রাক্তন কর্ম দ্বারা কখনো সংযুক্ত কখনো বা বিযুক্ত হন। See how wisely is Hiranyakasipu giving these instructions. It indicates that he is greatly knowledgeable in scriptures. Oh, greatly vowed lady, just like on the pathways there are several points where people get together. You can say the current day restaurants or motels or hotels, the current day these things, but they are called as Panta Tirtha. In Sanskrit language it is called Panta Tirtha. Panta means those who are walking, those who are walking on a tour. Tirtha means a place of get together. So they used to get together at one place. They dine, drink together, and then again they go away in their respective directions. So he's telling that Paniya Shalai, they are called as the water outlet centers. Just like those who are walking, those who are thirsty, they come to the water outlet centers. Like the walkers by, they get together. Je jar gantavya pathe chaliya jai, and later they go in their own directions, whatever is their destiny, according to the destiny, they go ahead in that manner. In a similar manner, in this world also, the living entities come and go like that. Tahara praktan karma dwara kokhano sanjukta, kokhano biyukta hon. Due to their past karmic activities, sometimes they come together, sometimes they get separated. It is not to be worried. It is just like meeting at one place and going to the respective destinations. In a similar manner, by the influence of one's own past karma, one becomes one's father, one's mother, one's brother or sister, or a friend. Whatever, these things happen by one's own previous karmas. We say it's all predestined. It's not predestined per se. We are making our own destiny. It's not, Lord is not preparing this, that okay, in the next birth these persons should be together. No, it is our karma that is directing it. But people say wrongly it is pre-directed or predestined. It is predestined but not by Lord. Predestined by our own karma. So some is becoming father or mother of someone. It is out of destiny, out of one's own karma that's happening. The son has that karma to become, to go to that particular house as a child, and the mother and father have karma to get such a son. That's all. The son is neither the cause of happiness or distress. Mother and father is neither the protector nor the caretaker. But it is the karma that is making everyone do. One's past karma, as probably this person was a father or mother in the previous birth, now that has to be paid back. Now I became mother and father and he is my son. Now I am serving back. So this is just a cycle of karma, that one is getting together and one is getting separated. Shri Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Bandhu Vicheda Janita. Wow, there is nice prasad. Huh? I don't know.
वो लेके आए, बहुत सारे लोग आएंगे।
हाँ। बंधु विच्छेद जनित दुख यही प्रकार भावनार द्वारा निर्वापित करो, यह बोलिते चैन भूतानाम इत्यादि. You should give up this mentality of my friend, my relative, my brother, my sister. This mentality should be given up. प्रपायाम बोलिते पानीयशालाते आगतो उन्नीतानां पुनराय वियुक्त जनगणेर न्याय स्वस्व कर्म अनुसारे दैव कर्तृक चालित होइया प्राणीगण एकत्र मिलित ओ वियोजित है. Just like people get together at one meeting point for drinking water and then again go in their own directions, in a similar manner the living entities also come here in this material world out of karma. They come, stay together for particular period of time due to their karma, and they again get separated after some time because of their karma. A person is born, son or a daughter is born in a family. After 20 years, 25 years, married, and they are going to their respective houses, or they are going outside the country for working or for studies. These days even not 20, 25 years, even from the age of 12, 13, after they pass 10th class examination, they are being sent outside. So this is happening by karma only, that we are getting together and getting separated. नित्य आत्मा व्ययः शुद्धः सर्वगः सर्ववित् परः धत्ते असावात्मनो लिंगं मायया विसृजन गुणान. Atma or mrityu nai. There is no death to Atma. Atma doesn't die. Uha nitya, it is eternal. Apakshaya shunyo, it is indestructible. Nirmala, it is pure. Sarvagata, all pervading. Sarvagya, all knower. And dehadi hoite binna, it is separate from the body. Atma sviya avidyar dvara kshudra sharire sukha o dukkha prabhriti bhog kare. Even though Atma is different from the body, because of the covering of Maya, because of ignorance, identifying oneself with the gross or material body, Atma is in pain or pleasure. But Atma is not, Atma, the principle of Atma is eternally blissful, Satchid Ananda. The natural state of Atma is to be in a blissful state. But due to ignorance and because of the identification with the gross and the subtle body, the Atma is experiencing happiness and distress. But Atma is beyond this. Sutrang Atma ke mrita krisha ityadi mane kuriya shok kara uchit nahe. Therefore, thinking that Atma is dead or this is lean or stout, etc., one should not lament. Hiranyakasipu is giving this instruction to the family members of Hiranyaksha and to his own mother. You see, this is the knowledge that the demons of those days also carried. Even today's demons, they don't have this knowledge. they don't want to do any, they don't have any faith in godliness, and nor do they know anything about Atma or Paramatma or anything. But Hiranyakasipu has so much knowledge, he is consoling that Atma is eternal, there is no death to Atma. And whatever we are experiencing, happiness and distress, that is all due to ignorance and because of the identification of ourself with gross or subtle body. So this is the education of those days.
Ravana also knew so much.
Yeah. Ravana also, he was a worshipper of Lord Shiva, not an ordinary person. He was worshipping Lord Shiva. So, in the current day, actually, schooling is a big problem. In the schools, totally they are, teaching atheistic knowledge. They teach about, in India, they teach about Gandhi, Nehru, all these political persons, but they don't teach about Rama, Krishna, Varaha, the Dashavataras, Mahabharat, Bhagavad Gita. These are not the subjects in any of the schools and colleges. How will they learn? Whom will they consider as their ideal? Mahatma Gandhi as their ideal, or Jawaharlal Nehru as their ideal, or Krishna or Rama as their ideal personalities. So the very root, the fundamental, school where the children start learning, that itself is making the entire world atheistic. So this is the problem. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, লোক দৃষ্টিতে তোমাদের প্রবোধ প্রদানের নিমিত্ত এইরূপ বলিয়াছিলাম, কিন্তু তত্ত্বদৃষ্টিতে হিরণ্যাক্ষ আত্মাই দেহ নহে, তাহার স্বরূপ শ্রবণ করো, ইহা বলিতেছে নিত্য ইত্যাদি. See, Hiranyakasipu has given this knowledge to the wife and the children of Hiranyaksha, that you see, out of one's own karma, the persons get together and they go away in their respective destinations. A person who is killed in a war, in a battlefield, is praiseworthy, not to be lamented for. All these things he told, but now he is telling that only to console you. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is telling that, you see, only to console you I have told this, that you should not lament and all these things, but in reality he is not the body at all. Current verse, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is telling that whatever I told is just to pacify you, but in reality, Tattvadrishtita, if you see from a philosophical perspective, fundamental point of view, Hiranyaksha Atma, he is an Atma. Hiranyaksha is an Atma. He is not the body. You are seeing that he is my son, he is my husband, or he is my father, but he is not any of these things. Atma does not have any designations of father, mother, brother, sister. Atma is Nitya. Atma is eternally connected to the absolute whole, Supreme Lord. And we are all his eternal servants. That is our relationship. Whether it is as a friend, whether it is a brother, whether it is a sister, whether it is as a wife or husband, whatever it is. But the fundamentally Atma is, servant of Supreme Lord. Therefore, Hiranyaksha is not any of these things. He is Atma, not the body. So what is the nature of Atma? Listen attentively, I am telling this to you. Nityaha. Nitya bolite mrityu rahita. What is the actual Swarupa, nature of Atma? Nature of Atma is, Atma does not die. Hiranyakasipu is not a body, Atma. And Atma has no death. Therefore, Hiranyakasipu did not die. Avyaya, apakshaya shunya, it is indestructible. Atma cannot be destroyed. It is indestructible. Shuddha nirmala and pure. It is completely pure. Sarvagaha, sarvavyapi, erup ishwarer dharma, असुर स्वभाव हेतु हिरण्यकशिपु जीवे आरोपित करिलेन. वस्तुतः सर्वग बोलिते जे समस्त लोके गमन करे एवं सकल दुखादि भोग करे सेई जीव. Now there is one word used as sarvaga. Sarvaga actually means sarvavyapi, all pervasive. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says actually Atma is not all pervasive. Paramatma is all pervasive. Supreme Lord is everywhere. This is the principle of Supreme Lord or Paramatma, not of Atma. Atma is localized aspect. But Hiranyakashipu has used this as all pervasive because he is a demon. Vishnu Thakur is telling that because he has no knowledge, or the demons do not believe in Supreme Lord. Therefore, like these days, even though the so-called pundits and scholars in philosophy, they say Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, all pervasive. So, in that manner, Hiranyakashipu, because he being a demon, he is giving the characteristics of Supreme Lord in the living entity also. In reality, here, what Sarvaga, all pervasive, or present everywhere, what it means is, Vishnu Thakur is telling that Atma is changing bodies, means he is going to all bodies, not the all pervasive feature. Atma is accepting all the bodies and undergoing happiness and distress in all the bodies. It doesn't mean that Atma is all pervasive here. It means that this Atma is experiencing pains and pleasures in all the bodies. Paraha dehadi vyatirikta. Asau Atma, see Atma nijer linga deha maya nija avidyar dwara dharan kare. So why is it experiencing pains and pleasures? Because the Atma is identifying with that body. Oh, I am a dog's body, I am a cow's body, I am a female body, I am a male body, I am a Devata body, I am a Brahmana body, I am a Kshatriya body. Because I am a Kshatriya body is still okay. I am Kshatriya, I am man, I am woman, I am animal. This kind of identity, because of this, what is the root cause of this? Avidya, ignorance. Due to ignorance, this is happening. Asau Atma, see Atma nijer linga deha maya nija avidyar dwara dharan kore. Ki janno tahate bolitechen gunan visrajan uccavacha utkrishta o nikrishta sthula deho vishesh rupe svikar korite sei rupa तत्पदेर आवृत्तिर द्वारा स्थूल देह त्याग करिते এই अर्थ अर्थात मायार प्रभावे जीव लिंग शरीर धारण करिया कखनो जन्म कखनो मृत्युर बशीभूत হয়. So what it means is, due to one's identification with one's own body, the living entity is thinking that he is taking birth and he is dying, but actually Atma never has any birth or death. Atma is indestructible. Atma is eternal. Therefore, what is the question of birth and death? That which has birth will die. Jatasya hi dhruva mrityu. That which has birth will die. Dhruvam janma mritasya. That which has death, that will take birth. But Atma does not take birth. Therefore, there is no death. Very simple. Matter, it is created, it means it is destructible also. If you purchase a mobile or a TV or refrigerator or washing machine, laptop, whatever, you ask for guarantee. How many years of guarantee? He will say there is no guarantee to life. Because that which is created is bound to be gone one day. It will not last for long. This concrete building is there. It has a life of, let's say, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years. After that it will be gone. So everything that has come into existence by the influence of something will be destroyed ultimately. But Atma has no birth. That which has no birth, what is the question of death? Therefore, जातस्य हि ध्रुव मृत्यु ध्रुवं जन्म मृतस्य च तस्मात् अपरिहार्यार्थे नत्वं शोचितुम अर्हसि. Krishna is telling to Arjuna, tasmat apariharyarthe. Apariharya means that which is bound to happen. What do you say? What is that word, one single word in English? That which is inevitable. That which is inevitable, natvam shochitam arhasi, one should not lament for it. You know that it is going to be destroyed, you should not lament for it. That is what Hiranyakashipu is also instructing to his family members of his brother. That he is not body. We are thinking that we are body and therefore we are experiencing pain and pleasure. We are thinking that we are dying and taking birth, but actually no. Hiranyaksha is not killed. He is Atma, he is eternal. We will stop here. वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्विका गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंच तत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट होम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय। सुखदेव गोस्वामी एवं परीक्षित महाराज की जय। जय नारद गोस्वामी की जय। श्री युधिष्ठिर महाराज की जय। समागत श्रीमद् भागवत श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।